We mentioned at the top of our broadcast tonight, Jess is once again covering the weather for us. She was in Schenectady and Schoharie counties tonight and joins us live now from Rotterdam. How you holding up, Jess?
Oh, Jim, we're doing okay, but check this out. This is the plowed pile of snow that has accumulated here in Schenectady County over the past 2 days. And remember, winter doesn't really start for another week and a half. Yeah, I'm not buying that. I will tell you that the roads right now are very clear. It's a sigh of relief for anybody who's out there because earlier tonight it was really intense. It was a two hands on the wheel gripping at 10 and 2 kind of a night. Let's just say heading west out on the thruway and then to I-88 from Albany was no joyride. We actually set up our GoPro cam on our windshield so you could experience all the fun with us. The slushy snow was thick and heavy and it kicked up under our SUV, making it really difficult to change lanes. The darkness on the highway was lit up by people's hazard lights. When we arrived in Schoharie, we found about a half a dozen utility truck crews filling up before a long, cold, tiring night of getting people's power back on.
A lot of snow, slippery roads, all you see, just taking it slow. As much as we can do, you know, there's wintertime northeast.
Is there any particular challenge with this storm in Schoharie or Schenectady counties tonight?
Just there's ice built up on all the trees. Now with the snow falling, it seems to be sticking a lot more than usual. So a lot more limbs are coming down on most snowstorms.
They're making a lot of headway, though, because at last check, fewer than 400 people were still in the dark in both Schenectady and Schoharie counties. That's down from about 2,500 just a couple hours ago. And thousands, about 1,000, are still in the dark in Warren and Washington counties. Trees collapsed under heavy snow, and that forced power poles and utility lines down with them. The series of storm conditions had companies scrambling to get the lights and the heat back on to their customers as temperatures dropped. And most people we talked to in the North Country today say they have already had enough.
It's one of the worst I've ever experienced. It's just rain, snow, sleet, rain, snow, sleet. The snow is really, really heavy. It's the heaviest I've ever shoveled, I think. Well, I have a plow guy. I'm wondering if this plow can even handle that. That's really awful.
And as you might expect, with the roads as sloppy as they were today, there were several accidents throughout the area. Let's take you to Schodak now, where a tractor trailer ended up in a ditch tonight when the driver tried to make a U-turn onto Route 9 near the Bel Air Hotel. Nobody was seriously hurt, but the road had to be shut down as authorities got that truck out. And the bad conditions this morning have a lot of parents upset tonight with their school districts for keeping school open today. 3 students and a bus driver were hurt after a Taconic Hills school bus went off the road on County Route 11. It took out the guardrail and it tipped over near a small creek. A firefighter at that scene told us the 32-year-old driver is pregnant. We're told she and the students will all be okay. Parents, of course, are thankful for that, but they were on edge knowing it could have been much worse.
And that road is always treacherous. Always. When the least little snow or ice, that road is terrible.
So I think they should compensate more, maybe have more school days off, you know, for the winter, because better be safe than sorry. I don't think all the snow days in the world is worth any child's life.
Earlier today, the school district released a statement saying, quote, safety of our students is our first priority, and we are hoping that all the drivers out here on the roads continue to make safety their first priority. Again, things are much clearer right now than they were just a couple hours ago. We want to see if we can keep that going throughout the night. That's the latest live from Rotterdam. I'm Jessica Layton. Jim, back to you.
Amen to all that. Thanks, Jess.